Everybody, Shalom. We the brothers of Great Millstone Church in Birmingham, Alabama. And as always, we want to begin by giving all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahab, Rakah, Kodash.
Yeah, we're ancient Hebrew for the correct names of the Heavenly Father, His beloved Son, and the Holy Spirit. Also want to give double honors to the head apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the men whom we believe through faith to be established in these last days to bring out the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And to all you sincere brethren out there that's doing likewise, continuing that legacy, I want to say Shalom. So, topic of this lesson is going to be, hey, you can.
Oh, it's good. Okay.
Topic of this lesson is going to be centered around the end, all right, and the signs of the end. Because when you consider Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, the Lord mercy, for an example, right? If you driving down a road, it might tell you, you might be going around a winding road where you're gonna see a sign. Sign might say the road is narrow, all right? Or it might be, if you're in the country, it might say deers, It might say, deers crossing. Well, that's a sign, that's mercy, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua actually give you signs, but the signs are spiritual. And unless you a spiritual man, you're not going to pick up on the signs. Because you got a lot of people out there who claim to subscribe to the scriptures. They claim to build their foundation off this book. And one of the main things that dominate their mentality is, Lord, show me a sign, But the Lord is constantly showing signs, man. And the Lord is actually showing signs that we at the end. See, what's one of the main signs and wonders that we at the end of this thing is the fact that the prophets is out, man. That you got men. Matter of fact, let's start off with that. 1 Corinthians, the 4th chapter, and the 9th verse. Because, starting with Abba Bivens, King Mashah, Yaikwab, High Priest Ariyah, to our teachers, the apostles, Tahar, and the apostles and the elders, the men throughout the landscape of America, near and far. Well, the fact that you see those men out teaching this word on the highways and byways, uploading these videos, that's a major sign and wonder where we at. And the scriptures actually go into that. So go ahead up.
Yeah, it's 1 Corinthians 4:9, where I think the Most High has set for us, the apostles last, as it were appointed to death. For we are made expected.
The last is in the same breath with the apostles. When you go into that word apostles, it simply means to be sent away. So you got men who was called from their families. They might have had a career. They might have been aspiring rappers or being into the sports world or whatever it might be. But the Lord called you out and sent you away. So that's what the word apostle means. So when the scriptures say, set forth the apostles last, when you extrapolate, the word apostle is in the same breath with last. So if you're wondering where we at in the process, we know we're in the last days. So one of the signs that the Lord showed us that the apostles was going to emerge, man. The men, it was going to be certain men sent out, and they was going to push this word. Because it's Jeremiah 28th chapter. Yeah, hold that on there. Matter of fact, go ahead and get that real quick.
Yeah, it's Jeremiah 28 and verse 8. The prophets that have been for me and for thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Right. So it's like, matter of fact, somebody get Matthew 24 and 32. Okay? It's like when you see the apostles out or the prophets out prophesying, then that's a sure sign of a kingdom falling. No different than when you consider when the fall coming in or the winter. It's certain things that happen. When it's fall, the leaves start falling off the trees. You know what I mean? When it's spring, you see lilies and flowers, bees emerge, mosquitoes. That's Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Okay. Unless you're spiritual, you're not in those carnal things. That's why Yahushua said, how could you understand the things of the spirit and you don't understand the things of the earthly things, man? earthly things, the Lord is always dealing, man. The Lord is constantly communicating. So the Lord show you earthly things. You don't need no fucking meteorologist, some damn white boy telling you about, forecasting what's about to happen. Yeah, how about Shemal Shah show you that? I think that's in Matthew the
23.
is that Matthew the 16th chapter? You get the sign of the sign. You know what? Before you get that though, get that Matthew 24. Yeah, y'all get that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like Matthew 24 and verse 32. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branches is yet tender and put forth leaves.
Yeah, it say, learn the parable of the fig tree. When his branches is yet tender and show forth leaves. Go ahead.
When his branches is yet tender and put forth leaves, ye know of the summer is not.
See, and what's the summer? When America is going to be destroyed. And that's pursuant to Revelation the 13th chapter, where it talk about the bear. And we know that a bear come out of his hibernation in the summertime, which is symbolic for Russia. So these are the signs and wonders that Yahweh Shemal Shah showing us, man. You got a plum tree, or in this case, Yahweh Shah speaking about a fig tree. So that's the Lord breaking it down, man. When you see you see bees, you see butterflies, you're like, oh shit, we're in the spring, Or when you see leaves shedding, the trees shedding, you're like, okay, we're going into the fall. We're going into the winter. The temperature drop. The Lord brings it right out raw. You said when the temperature drop, the Lord telling you we going into the winter. So in the spirit, we see the things that's coming to play. So it's certain men, when you read Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, I was standing upon my watch. It's certain men that set up to diagnose and examine the prophecies, man. So we see, for an example, you see women running rampant. They got authority over men. They usurping the authority of a man. That's one of the signs that, okay, we at the end of this thing, man. You see homos, transgenders. You see these little monsters, these little kids out of order. What's that? 2 Timothy, when you see in the last days that should become perilous times. Is that 1 Timothy, the 2nd chapter? Yeah, somebody, find that and get what you got.
It's on Matthew 16 and 1. It says the Pharisees also with Sadducees came, and attempting desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven.
Right, so a sign. They would tempt him to show him a sign. And that's what all you people want, man. You people want us to do a fucking magic trick for you. The only thing we got is these scriptures for you, man. And if you don't believe, pursuing the Romans 3rd chapter and the 3rd verse, that's not going to make the faith of Yahweh Shemal Shah without a fit. All right? Go ahead.
So I said, he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but ye cannot discern the signs of the times.
Right. So, you got Jake. Jake can tell you it's in the rain. Jake can tell you carnal things, but as it pertains to the destruction of America, all right, ultimately the kingdom of heaven being ushered in, Jake can't even entertain you 1 second about that, man. Why? Because they're not spiritual. And again, the signs that Yahweh Shemal Shah showing is only geared towards spiritual men. That's why we see like out in the UK where they starting to get these homeless people barcodes. That's because they finna push that NFC chip. All right, and that's Salaki. That's gonna spill over to America. But spiritual men, when they see things like that, they say, "Oh, okay, the Lord is getting ready. The Lord is getting ready to shut this place down, man." All right. So, yeah, give what you got. That was on that. Go ahead.
St. Matthew 16 and verse 4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign.
Right. So that's what these people they want to see you do a magic trick, man. They want to see you raise somebody for the dead. so that then they'll believe on him. All right? But the men of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the true men, they're going to hear this word and they're going to be sealed and they're going to believe, Go ahead.
Come. And there shall no sign be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonas, and he left them and departed.
Right, come. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is hiding his blueprint from everybody else, man. The Lord, when the scripture talk about the Lord show his statutes unto Jacob, they're talking about the Israel of the Most High, pursuing in Galatians, the 6th chapter. All right, and I was thinking about this scripture right here too. Somebody get that document left on the comment board, Joel, the 2nd chapter, and start at the 30th verse. Shalom, shalom,
Shalom. This is Joel chapter 2 and verse 30. And I will shew wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood.
Yeah. The Lord said he's going to show wonders in the heavens and in the earth. So what's those wonders? Those are signs. All right. Things that's subtle, certain things that you might gloss over, you might dismiss as just being just some regular. What a man of the Lord going to look at that and say, "Oh, we getting to the close to the end of this thing, man." Go ahead.
Come. I'm gonna start over. Joel 2 and 30, and I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke.
Go ahead.
All right. I'm reading again. Joel 2 and 30. I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood. For the great and the terrible day of the Lord cometh.
Right. So it's a build up, man. All right. Everything have an end. And matter of fact, get that real quick in the pocket. And the end is manifest is that the 15th and the
let's say
9 and 5. Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Like we didn't consider this and examine this before. Anything before it goes to an end, it show you a sign. If you got a car and it's about to go bad, the motor about to go out, it started to knock, man. All right. You got a woman and you see y'all relationship coming to an end, it's gonna be certain signs. So she's gonna start stomping around the house, slamming damn cabinet doors, man. And if you got in the wilderness, this bitch out of here. You know what I mean? So that everything has an ending, man. Before somebody died, like this bra Aretha Franklin, she died. They said this bitch was 70 pounds. You know that what she was saying? She was telling you, I'm down. All right? Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I had a nigga at work, that old country, that nigga, you know what I mean? Sam, Alabama, man, work with me, man. I'm like, man, Aretha, you know what I mean? I'm trying to play it off with the nigga, but I'm like, yeah, how about shit?
I had an Edomite tell me about her this morning.
Yeah.
Aretha's dead. She on lustrous career, and I said, yeah, I bet she did.
Yeah, most stop playing that, man. She was a demon, man. All right, she helped. That's why your grandma humming around the kitchen, and set off that sequence of events. Man, that nigga don't do nothing for you, man. Kick that nigga to the curb. Make sure you got 2-3 niggas in the cut. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua put that bitch to death. Nobody escapes the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, this bitch, she was probably, she had on a little minks and back in the days. That bitch, she just a memory, man. She went back in the spirit world. And she might have tapped into, she might hear who we going into, man. Judgment. All right. So go ahead.
Second is
9 and 5. Come on.
I'm starting 1.
No, 5.
Matter
of fact, go ahead. Start at 1.
Yeah, because it's Ezra 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligent in itself. And when thou seest part of the
it
signs,
said measure the time diligent in itself. Okay. Go ahead.
And when thou seest part of the times past, which I have told thee before, Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he hath made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Yeah. All right. So the Lord give you a gauge. You know what? When you go into Daniel, when it go into the statue, that was the measuring stick. You know where you at. Like if you traveling, if we was to leave here tonight and go to Atlanta, it's going to be certain landmarks set up to let us know where we at in the process, man. You 70 miles out of Savannah or some shit, Athens, whatever. Now you're entering into Georgia.
Yeah.
That everything is set up in the spirit, man. When you go into the statue, and that's heavy in itself because Nebuchadnezzar had the dream, right? And that dream still playing out. Let's show how bad Yahweh outside. That dream ain't been fulfilled yet. Nebuchadnezzar been dead, man. Been reincarnated millions of times, you know what I mean? But his dream he had in that lifetime, it ain't even fulfilled yet. Because now we're in the end part of his dream, the toes of part iron, part clay. See? So I said that to say this. That was a measuring stick. That's what this going into. Measure the time diligence. That's why when you read Acts, the first chapter, the disciples, they inquired. They were like, oh, we must be in the last time. Did they do that because they had an epiphany? No. They knew it was the Roman Empire. They were like, oh, shit. But they didn't know that that kingdom was going to fall, but it was going to be resurrected. Why? When you read about the womb, Thomas, all of them could have been sharp as hell in the scriptures, in the Old Testament. But they couldn't trump Yahushua. Because they would probably breaking down, sitting with the calendar and shit, reading Isaiah. This gotta be the one. This is the empire, man. This is the one that's going down, but they didn't know. See? Because the pieces weren't there yet. But we got the pieces. We know about the deadly wound that was healed. See? That's why they said, Lord, at this time we use restore the kingdom. But what was they doing? They was measuring the time diligently. See? And they were basing it on the kingdom. See? Go ahead, Op.
Yeah, verse 4. Then shall. And
we know this gonna go over niggas' head. unless you're a man of the Lord, unless you of the elect of Yahweh Shai, this ain't for you, man. See? Go ahead.
Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
See? And that goes into the time that we're in now, man. Matter of fact, somebody get Isaiah 46. Hold up what you got. Isaiah 46 and start at 8.
The book of Isaiah chapter 46, verse 8. Remember this, and shew yourselves men. Bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors. Remember the former things of old.
See, remember the former things of old. Now you go into the empires. You go into that timeline, biblical timelines. You know how Yahweh shall get down once you go into them timelines. Hey, hold Daniel 2. You got a piece of it, I know. Hold Daniel 2 and 20 over there. Go ahead.
Remember the former things of old. And this is in Isaiah 46 and verse 9. Remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me.
Go ahead.
All right, and I'm going to say real quick, hey, and the Most High here is who? Yahweh. All right, none other power, man. Okay, not Jarastafari, not Allah. All right. The scripture says, Isaiah 46 and 9, remember the former things of old, for I am the Most High. All right, and there is none else. I am the Most High, and there is none like me. All right, and that means powers. All right, God is a Greek word, okay, for powers. All right, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done.
See, and what was the ancient times? The timeline, man. That's why scripture said measure the time diligently, man. So you gotta be, and the only way you can do that is the Yahweh Shai put the spirit on you to do that, man. Because you got a lot of guys, they don't know what the hell going on. If you ask them about the Media Persian Empire, or the Babylonian Empire. They don't know what the hell going on, man. So how can they measure the time? You know what I mean? You don't know what the fuck going on. All right? So the Lord put the spirit on certain men to know him. When you read Jeremiah the 9th chapter and the 24th verse, it said, "You glory, glory in this, that you know and understand of me," which is the scriptures, man. See? So finish that off.
Isaiah 46 verse.
Mm-hmm.
In the last part of verse 10, my counsel shall stand, and I will do my pleasure.
See, my counsel shall stand. I think that's Numbers 23rd chapter. They go into the Lord will not repent. He's not going to repent from what he, because it's already written. When you read 2nd Ezra 15th chapter, it say, it's written in paper.
Yeah.
So when you write something, you can't, you know what I mean? What you want me to do? It's already written. You know what I mean? So with that, go back to what we was at. You hold that 2nd Ezra and go to
the Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
This Daniel 2 in verse 20. It said, Daniel answered and said, "Blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his."
So if you got anything you receive, you received from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. It's his. You know, that's what that scripture going into. Wisdom and might is his. So if you possess something, you the only one who can give it out. Like, you know, in the streets they talk about droughts. Like, if there's a drought, if I'm the only one got it, you can't get it unless I give it to you. So the Lord said wisdom and might is his. So the reason why we got this knowledge is because Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Go ahead.
Said, and he changes the times and the seasons. He removed kings and set up kings.
Right, in the time and the season. See, we went into that in Matthew 24th chapter. When you see the buds showing forth, then you know that summer is not. All right? He said he's removing kings and set up kings. Go ahead.
He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding.
Right, so go back where you at.
Quick.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Like the Ark just said, you just said it's not of our, somewhat to the effect it's not of our will. All right?
The Lord gave us this knowledge.
That's right, the Lord gave us this knowledge. It's laying back on that. It's 1 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 11. It says, according to the glorious gospel of the blessed power which was committed to my trust, and I thank Yahweh Mashiach, our Lord, who has enabled me for that he counted me faithful, putting me unto the ministry. All right, so it went according to our will. You know what I'm saying? It was according to Yahweh Shai's will. All right, then we got this truth. That's it.
Yeah, and that's, the Lord pretty much gave us a blueprint. You know, he gave us a spiritual GPS to know where we at in the prophecy, man. That's why it tells you in Proverbs the 22nd chapter, a prudent man foreseeth the evil. So how you can see it unless you gotta know. You gotta know what's going on.
Isaiah.
Yeah, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, the one gave us the Isaiah, man. Yeah. All right, so that's why we know where we at. And again, you gotta have Isaiah to see the signs of the end. You don't need Isaiah to see a sign telling you construction ahead. You know, carnally you driving, construction, the 2 lanes closed. You know what I mean? A lane closed or deer crossing. You don't need spiritual eyes for that. But the signs that's going to usher in the destruction of America, the signs that's going to usher in martial law, signs that are going to usher in the collapse of the American dollar. All right, when all hell breaks loose, you got to have spiritual eyes to see, because the Lord is laying those signs. They're on display, man. All right. Yep.
Matthew 13 and 16. He said, "But blessed are your eyes for they see, and your ears for they hear."
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because one of my favorite scriptures is that 1 Samuel 16th chapter. He came into the land, and the elders trembled. Yeah. Well, when we first seen the video, we trembled, man. Yeah, I mean, we understood Yahweh Shem Yahushua, how he get down, man.
Real quick,
yeah, you got it.
Hey, like the Ark said, we trembled. All right, what the scripture said, through the terrors of the Lord, we persuade men. All right, so we was persuaded, all right, through the trembling of the Spirit dealing with the apostles and the elders. All right, and once we heard the prophecies That's what made us tremble.
God.
All right, the prophecies, which are faithful and true.
God.
All right, and then we heard them through a mixture of faith, Hebrews 4 and 2, and we believed them, which made us tremble.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we came into this truth. You know, became followers. You know, but we heard them through faith, man.
God.
You know, you got it. I had it come.
That's why, because we understand, we trembling. That's why we blessed. But we feel the Most High, man. We feel you. How about some else? That's the beginning of knowledge and wisdom, man. Yeah, I mean, so
that's a beautiful point because you know, it's just like when they put out let's say like Esau might put out a decree like, hey, you got to go pay your fines or you got to pay your taxes. Well, the person that's going to be in good case is the one that's going to fear that eat it. You know, they're going to fear that decree. So they're going to go and they're going to pay whatever they owe. So eventually they'll be in good case. I know the example I'm using is Esau, but just to simplify it, you know, the Lord, that's a true saying, man. Rather be fear than love, man. So when we heard these words, we trembled, you know. But the Lord put a certain spirit on us to believe. All right. So go back to what you got. Hold that Luke on there.
This 2 Ezra 9 and verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like as all that is made in the world have the beginning and the end.
See, everything on the planet, Aretha Franklin, everything have a beginning and an ending, man.
God.
See? But when you read the scripture, it talks about I show you a mystery, we should not all sleep. So we the elect is special, man. Really, when you come into this truth, you understand this knowledge, this wisdom through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah, you have a hope that no one can comprehend, man. You know? You want that?
No, you got it up.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, like the brother, Shalom, the brother Two Witnesses. The queen is what the all said, the soul queen. Oh man.
Yep. And Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah is meticulous. He precise. Everything happened for a reason. All right, because that broad, she spearheaded what you see now. You kind of forget about it. You don't think about her. You know, you might think about Beyonce or some shit. Yeah. But this motherfucker is Spark Beyonce grandma.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, the Lord go to the source, man. Right. So, hey, that's a sign and a wonder. That's a sign that we're at the end, man. The Lord is about to wreak havoc on you damn whores and sluts too, man. You can't forget about you, man. Yahweh Shema, it's going to be a sore slaughter out here in America, all right? And we at the end, and it's showing itself. You got something?
Yeah, just reading the brother Two Witnesses on the comment board, all right, beautiful precept, like the Ark was saying about it's being manifest that we are at the end. We see all these so-called uppity jakes or jakes that's been celebrities in this society, all right, that's been esteemed by Esau, all right, that have sold their souls, all right, the Most High taking them out. You know what I'm saying? And this Luke 21:18, but there shall not an hair of your head perish, all right, and that's to the elect, all right, we being preserved, you know. These are the end times, you know, all type of demons floating around, death angels, all right, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah sending all type of plagues in the form of diseases, you know what I'm saying, all type of, we eat GMO foods, we ain't drinking real water, we could drop dead in any minute, you know what I'm saying, but the scripture said, Luke 21:18, but there shall not an hair on your head perish, all right, and then real quick, another precept the brother left, Luke 21:19, and your patience possesses ye your souls. And that's one of my favorite scriptures, man. All right, because we all know the word patience, you know, going to suffering. And that's what we doing, we suffering through this bullshit every day, you know, waiting on your house shot. You know what I'm saying? And that possesses our souls, that possesses our eternal rulership, you know, through our patience, you know. But like the Ark said, these jakes right now, they're supposed to be in some type of high esteem in this society. Yahweh Shemi Al-Shah taking their ass out, man. We ain't gonna taste the second death, you know. Because ain't no, like the scripture say, no hair on our head gonna be touched, man. You know.
And that spirit, we had that Luke 21 queued up. That spirit. Yeah. Matter of fact, that's the cue to bring it out. Go ahead.
Yeah, this Luke 21 will start at verse 7.
Yeah.
And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will be there when these things shall come to
See,
pass?
and that's the key point there. What sign? All right? And the Lord is not going to leave. That's why the scripture talk about what father, if his son asks for fish, give him a serpent. Or what father, if the son asks for bread, give him a stone.
That's true.
So did not the sons ask for a sign? So the Lord did that, man. But you got to be a son to see the sign. All right? That's why we know that that's why we know that Yahweh Shemashah dealing with us, man. And you got to have faith as we move forward, all right? Because the knowledge the Lord bestowed on us is you know what I mean? It's not accessible to any old nigga, man. It's just some nigga you just see at, you know what I mean, the gas station. And you can't expect him to know what you know, man. All right? Yep, so go ahead. Read that part again.
Yeah, it's on Luke 21 and verse 7. And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will be there when these things shall come to pass?
Right, so they wanted to know the sign. So the Lord Yahweh Shemashah going to give us what we asked for. You know? That's why brothers always constantly saying, oh, the spirit. That was the spirit. You know what I mean? Because Yahweh Shemashah answered to a request. No? We asked for a sign. But he only gave it to the ones. Matter of fact, I know you got some. Give me Psalm 78 and 2 real quick. Psalm 78 and 2. Because they're going to show you how the Lord gave the sign.
All right, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 78, and verse 2. And it reads, I will open my mouth in a parable.
See, I will open my mouth in a parable. So the sign is there, but it's not an obvious sign. Because then LeBron James or some nigga be like, oh shit, oh,
I get it. I get it.
the money gonna crash?
Yeah.
You know? It's like if you got a clubhouse, and you know, like the kids have a tree house, a clubhouse, it's a password. You can't get in unless you got the pass. Or just bring it up to speed. If you got you log on the computer, you got to have a password to get in. And the password, I can only get in whoever I might share that password with. See? Ain't no way of getting around it. So the only ones who can see the signs is the one that can see the parables. Matter of fact, read that again. Go back to it.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 78, and verse 2. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings.
Like if I want to give you a sign, like you ask me, hey, how I get to win this? I said, hey, you're going to go up yonder and blah, blah. Well, if you don't know that slang, you lost. So Yahweh Shemashah spoke to us in a parable, man. And the only ones that's going to see the signs is his men. So read it again from the top and just go ahead and clear it out.
The book of Psalms, chapter 78, and verse 2. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old, which we have heard and known.
That's the scriptures. Go ahead and see?
Which we have
Heard and known. Go ahead.
And our fathers told us.
Yeah, see? So really, when you go into it, our fathers, when you go into scriptures, they telling us the parables. See? So that's how we know these are our fathers. If I give you the scriptures and I say, all right, here go Judges, the 5th chapter. Read it and break it down. If you can't get it, then that's not your father, man.
Yeah.
All right, because our fathers told us that. You got to remember, the Israel that Yahweh Shemashah dealing with is the elect, man. You know, just not just no nigga, because even you niggas who know the Hebrew lingo, shalom, and Yahweh Shemashah ain't dealing with you, man. He only dealing with the men that he opened up their mind, all right, their door. So, yeah, that's it on that. Oh, yeah, please go ahead.
Like I said, he only dealing with the men that he opened their mind and open their door.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at verse 4. And such trust we through a Mashiach to Godward. Verse 5, not that we are sufficient of ourselves to think anything of ourselves, but our sufficiency is of the Most High, who also have made us able ministers, able servants of the New Testament, not of the letter, but of the Spirit. For the letter killeth, but the Spirit giveth life.
Woo. That's a whole lot. Because the spirit is how we see the signs.
That's true.
That's how we see the signs because of the spirit. You can't, like we always say, you can't get on no low carb diet.
No.
None of that to see what's coming down the pipe. You got to be in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's why when you read 2 Corinthians, talk about how the natural man receives not the things.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? So the Lord constantly dealing. You motherfuckers think the Lord dead because you ain't connected in the spirit.
That's it.
The Lord alive and well, man. He constantly showing his signs, man. But the Lord showed it to us when you read, I think that's Matthew 10 and 27. You got a precept?
Yeah, but I got it. I get it.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And that link up with Amos, the 3rd chapter. What you got?
Rock 3rd chapter 19th verse.
Yeah, go ahead and get that. And get hold that on deck. Matthew the 10th chapter.
I got it.
Yeah, y'all hold that on deck. Get what you got first. Yeah, that's a good precept right there.
This is on Sirach 3 and verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
Many are in high places in the renown,
Mm-hmm.
but mysteries are revealed unto the meek.
Woo. So the woo. And what's the mystery? To get to the heaven, man. Because you people can't tell me that you don't want mercy. Like mercy is a highly sought out commodity, man. Even if you're a fucking atheist, if you get pulled over in a car, you looking for mercy. If you got a bill you need to pay, mercy is a highly sought out commodity, man. Damn roach want mercy. The living spirit want mercy. I don't give a damn what's your religious stance or any of that shit. In your spirit, you want mercy. So we know that the kingdom is where it's at. That's why the Lord said mysteries are revealed to the meek. So the Lord gave us the blueprint, man. All right? So you know what? Get that Matthew the 10th chapter. Because guess what happened? That's a beautiful segue because the Lord showed us, when you read Amos the 3rd chapter, the Lord do nothing but reveal his secrets to his servants. So the Lord gave us the mysteries and we convey it to you. If somebody come up with you lost, because you lost, you so-called Negro, Latino, you lost, man. You Native Americans, you so-called Negroes and Latinos, right? You lost, you know? Now, if you was driving and you lost, and I come to you and say, hey, look, I got the directions. Well, what's going to be the bridge to you getting where you got to go? You got to believe me. You got to have faith, man. You can't say, well, you know what? I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the dude that designed the highway. That's what you niggas think. You think you're going to talk to Yahweh, man. But Yahweh gave us the blueprints. All right? So go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, in Matthew 10 and 27, what I tell you in darkness, that speak ye in light.
Yeah. What I tell you in darkness, speak in the light. The Lord gave us the blueprint, man. And the Spirit had it before we turned the cameras on. We was just praising Yahweh Shem Yahushua for opening us up to giving us these mysteries, man. And we're gonna push them to you. All right, you got something?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, and what ye hear in the ear.
Yeah, it's like we're at a party, and obviously, and you know you feel some type of way too, man. You around somebody and somebody else, you wanna know what the fuck going on. You know what I mean? So Yahweh Shem Yahushua through his son Yahushua whispered in our ear, man. But I think I did a lesson on that a while back. This the only secret that you can't keep a secret. That was a bad video because when if somebody tell you to keep a secret, it's in your best interest to keep that secret. But this secret's so bad.
Hey, it's just like you got a bird. She be just
Oh, that's bad. Hey, because a virgin, she gonna tell her friend. She meet a guy, you know, put the wood on. She ain't gonna talk about that. She gonna be sitting there, a bucket of ice cream, get rollers in her house, talking to her homegirl.
Yeah.
This guy I met.
Man, this dude.
And that's us.
Yeah.
You know? Yahushua is our man. All right? And we can't keep a secret, the guy we found.
God.
All right?
Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we get to, I gotta bring it out. The brother, two witnesses. Beautiful precept, brother. Psalms 138:6. Though the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua be high, yet have he respected unto the lowly.
Woo!
Yet he have. I gotta read it again. Psalms
bad.
138:6. Though the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
And that's scripture because we just pulled it out. Mysteries are revealed to the meek,
That's
man.
it.
Oh, and you know what's heavy about that? Let's say if I'm a big drug dealer, I'm a big guy with it ain't gotta be a drug dealer, but just someone who got I'm highly esteemed, right? Who I'm gonna trust something with? I'm gonna trust something with a guy that's low key.
True.
I ain't gonna give it to a person that's all over the place, in every club.
A quick analogy, right? What did in the movie American Gangster? What did
Oh yeah. He said the loudest nigga in the room.
There you go.
Hey, and even when you watch a lot of them gangster movies.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna show you the movie. Paid in Full.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's true.
man.
The dude,
Right.
who was working in the cleaners.
Yeah.
That was the guy who you were dealing with.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. That's true.
So
That's the guy. Yep.
Hey, man, all praise to Kahala Yahweh. Bahara Kakadash, man, because he's so perfect, man. You know, and he know the culture of Jake. That's why you see these their movies. We just brought up examples. That's why when you read about the talents, it's like a drug deal. I front you my talents. You don't give me my money, I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna fuck you up. That's right.
So you can't say the Lord made it too deep, man.
That's right.
So that's the thing. The Lord deal with the lowly. It's not bad. Look, ain't nobody on the level of Yahweh Hashem outside because the Lord looked at it like, look, I got goods here, right? You know I'm gonna get my good. I ain't gonna get no fucking Jay-Z. Cause the nigga make a rap song. Oh, no, the scripture talk about not being a nigger at the table. Riches is not. Oh, get that. 14th chapter. Yeah, real quick, right? What is the Lord gonna give his work to a flashy nigga like you have Jay-Z for? What are you gonna do that for? Jay-Z abused the gospel.
Right.
He'll be talking about, we're gonna have 100, he'll be making rap songs. We got versions and we're gonna kill each song, you know what I mean? Make a video. So the Lord trusted his knowledge with the lowly. Men that fear him, that's gonna say, you know what? I just want to serve you. How about you now, shot? And I'm gonna push this way. So the Lord perfect. The Lord don't make it like the Lord. Oh, I gave it to him. I fucked up, y'all.
Yeah, cause Jay-Z sooner or later he gonna be like, fuck the Lord. I'm just saying. I got money. I don't need it. He done made songs about it, man.
Then the Lord don't want his word to be pushed out. Like the Lord want it to be from a sincere man.
Yeah.
Sincere man.
And point to it, the prodigal son said, "Make me one of thy higher servants." Yeah, I mean,
That's a bad parable because it gives you the step by step on how to come back to the Lord. But it's in a parable. If you want to know how to get to the Lord, all you gotta do is read that. But it's a parable. You read that and be like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Prodigal son. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just finish it out. Psalms 138:6. Though the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua be high, yet have he respect unto the lowly, but the proud he knoweth afar off.
Woo! Yeah, like it's a saying among Jake, deal with him with a long handle spoon. So the Lord just deal with you and fuck you over and that's it, you know? So
Yeah, I
what
get
about-
Yeah, this is Rock 14:3.
Yep.
Said riches are not comely for a nigger.
And what's the riches? This knowledge. Give me Romans 11 and 33.
Done.
We're gonna show you what the riches is. Because if you was to get this knowledge, any old nigga, they gonna play with it. You know, they gonna, hey, we got examples of that throughout Israel. Like Nate and them niggas. They all dressed up, Catons, Martians. That's because the riches was given to a fucking nigger, man. This is like you give a nigga in the hood some money, he pull up in a damn Bentley, man. Ain't got a damn pay stub.
Nope.
Then when they bust his house, he's surprised. What? Nah, man. So, that, Lord, how about you outside, man? Don't make mistakes, man. Yeah, go ahead. I'll read that.
It says, and what should an envious man do with money?
Yep. Read it all from the top.
Yeah, kind of. This is Rock 14:3 again. It said, riches are not comely for a nigger, and what should a man, envious man do
Yeah,
with
we
money?
not going to that.
That's right. Riches ain't comely for a nigga, man. All right, 2/3 of our people, they straight niggas, man.
Yeah, kinda.
Because if you would just say for 2/3 could, just say now, it ain't possible. If a 2/3 could understand this truth, all right, what they would do? These motherfuckers would sell it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you know what? That's heavy because they doing it.
They straight up.
These niggas doing it. I just saw somebody
Number one
say Al-Azhar is charging people to come to see him.
See what I'm talking about now?
Like, you know, you can pay money here, come see.
See, that's fucked up, man. You doing this for filthy lucre's sake, man.
That's right.
You know, that means you really don't have no knowledge, man. That means
Yep.
you're not humble. That means you don't fear Yahweh Shai, man. All right? That's filthy lucre's sake, man. You sit up here receiving the most marvelous gift, all right? A gift, something that was freely given. All right, the scripture said freely receive, freely give.
Right.
That don't mean motherfucking charge somebody.
And truth said, the scripture said, buy the truth and sell it.
That's right, and sell it not, man. Bring it up, bring it
Oh,
up.
that's
Proverbs 23 and verse 23. Buy the truth and sell it not.
Buy the truth, all right, and sell it not. Okay, when it says buy the truth, Yahweh Shai was merciful, all right, to give us the truth, man. The Most High was merciful. Revelation 14, he was merciful for him to put his name in our head, man. All right, and give us grace. What's that grace? To believe in Yahweh Shai, to have faith in Yahweh Shai, man. All right, go ahead, up.
You can. Continuing on, also wisdom and instruction and understanding.
Also, wisdom, instruction, and understanding. What's the wisdom? All right, the wisdom of Yahweh Shai, the wisdom to know, which is knowledge. To what? Go to the way of understanding, which is the straight gate, which is Yahweh Shai, to come in through the door. Read that from the top one more time up.
Yeah, because it's Proverbs 23 and verse 23. Buy the truth and sell it not. Also wisdom and instruction.
Also, wisdom. Go ahead.
And instruction.
And what's instruction? What's the instruction? Yahweh Shai. All right, the words, the volume of the book. All right, which are the words in the book?
That's right.
Go ahead.
And understanding.
And understanding. Some you can't currently do. Like I always go into, you can't run around the block 70 times a day, do sit-ups and push-ups.
Yeah.
All right, you can't do that, man. To receive knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. But once you receive it from Yahweh Shai, sell it not, man.
Right.
You know, but brothers will put a price tag on the truth, man, and make big money.
Yeah,
man.
because it's truth. Hey,
Hey, it's exciting, man.
like, you gotta have discipline, man.
Yeah,
That's what
man.
scripture talk about the
Hey,
spirit of
real talk,
discipline.
man.
Because we know, like niggas who said it, they know it's the truth.
Mhm.
That's why they said it. They're like, oh shit, we
the
done
ones who
found.
buy,
Yeah,
they know it's
exactly. Because you like, oh shit,
Yeah,
the age-old question
yeah.
in life. We can answer the age-old question. You want to know the meaning of life?
Ooh.
We got it. We got the answer to that, man. We honestly got the answer to what's the meaning of life. Hey, but you know what? Before you get that, I got something to bag you up real quick. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this on Isaiah 55 and 1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the water.
Woo! Everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, man. See, we was out here, man, when we seen the image of Cesare Borgia, which is the modern day The J word. All right. We was what? Read it again.
It said, "How everyone that thirsty."
We was thirsting, man. Thirsting for what? Thirsting for the truth, man, because we knew that bullshit was dehydrating us, man. Spiritually dehydrating us. Go ahead.
It said, "Come ye to the waters."
Come ye to the waters, which is what? Yahweh Shai, man. All right, our spiritual hydration, man. All right, to our spiritual fulfillment, man. You know, when you, it's a hot day, especially we down south. It's a hot day. You've been being active all day long, and you get a cold, tall glass of water. What the first thing you do? That's hydration, man.
Yeah,
A relief, man. You know what I'm saying? A fulfillment. That's your Yahweh Shai. When we came up out of Christianity and learned the true names and learned the true doctrine, that's what we did spiritually.
That's
Because
right.
we were hydrated, we were dehydrated, man.
God.
You feel it? Go ahead up.
it said, "He that have no money."
And he didn't have no money, because if the Most High through Yahweh Shai will put a price on this truth, all of us be fucked up. I mean, the Rothschilds, the most richest person, currently richest upon the earth, you wouldn't be able to afford this truth, man. You know? Go ahead up.
It said, "Come ye, buy and eat." Yeah, come.
Buy and eat, man. We eating the bread of life, man.
God.
All right? Go ahead.
It said, "Yeah, come, buy wine and
Buy
milk."
wine, this true philosophy, this true milk, this true stable medicine, you know what I'm saying, which makes you able to stand, all right, which is the milk which builds your foundation, you know, which is the simple, well, I ain't gonna say it's simple, because it ain't no such thing as nothing simple in the scriptures, man. All right, from the first scripture you learned, which was the most easy scripture for you to understand, to the most complex scriptures. All on, man. It don't matter. All on complex, man. For real, for real. It's just depending on how Yahweh Shai deal with you. Go ahead up.
It says, "Buy wine and milk without money."
That's right. Buy
without
wine and
price.
milk without money, without price, which is this true doctrine, which is true knowledge, man. All right, without price, man. You know, because there is no price that you can put on this truth, man. It is priceless, man. And if it was, like I said, if it had a price on it, man, we'd be all fucked up, man, because we wouldn't be able to afford it. All right, go ahead.
Make point too.
Go, you got it up.
Yeah, because it says in Proverbs, it says, "Wisdom, her price is far above rubies." You can't buy it, man.
Beautiful.
Let's just say you did buy it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to understand it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to agree with it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I said, you gotta eat this wine and drink this blood. You gotta be able to digest it, man. You know what I mean? That's just like you seen somebody get their head blown out. You ain't be able to. Somebody bug out.
Yeah.
But if Lord got the spirit dealing with you, you see somebody get their head blown off, you all right. You know what I mean? So you gotta be able to digest the truth through the spirit of power. The Lord gotta really be dealing with you to understand these scriptures, man.
That's the only way you gon' digest
You
it.
know what I mean?
All right, if the Most High choose, all right, do Yahweh Shai to give it to you.
God.
All right, that's the only way you're gonna digest it. You can be the most intelligent person. You can have A's and B's in school, so to speak.
God.
All right, you can have all type of degrees. All right, but when you bring the most simplest, I'm gonna say it, the most easiest scripture to understand, I'm gonna say it like that. Hey, the most complex person in this world, they're gonna choke up, man. All right, because the scripture. You got it.
Yeah, kind of
That's 21st verse, something like
That's
that.
23rd verse. It is on Sirach, the 3rd chapter, in the verse 23. Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are showed unto thee than men understand.
Woo! And that's the brother that's in this truth, man. All right. From younger brothers like myself, all right, all the way to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone, right? The things that I understand the most, as the world deem him as an intelligent person, an Albert Einstein type of mind person, all right? The smallest thing that I know could confound him, man. All right, because the most simplest thing to me in the scriptures is a very, very complex thing to the people in the world. What the scriptures say, I took the book Corinthians said I took the
things.
That's right, to confound the wise. That's right. You see what I'm saying? saying? So we the true wise, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but that's another thing of what we're going into, man. Yahweh Shai selecting the lowly, man, and giving the mysteries to the lowly, man. Go ahead up.
Yeah, continue on. It's Isaiah 55 verse 2. It said, "Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread?"
And that's right. And we in this world, right? We can buy cars, clothes, anything of this world, but that's not going to be sufficient enough to feed us. When I say feed us, meaning make us full of the Spirit. All right, which leads to what? Salvation.
God.
Go ahead.
It said, "And your labor for that which satisfies not."
Come. We go into these Edomites jobs, all right, and that money they would get, which I call them peanuts. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can eat them up like it ain't nothing. That's not gonna be sufficient enough for you, man. You feel it? It ain't gonna be sufficient enough for you, man. It's just like giving a bag of peanuts to a herd of 16 elephants, man. They ain't gonna be able to. Somebody gonna get mad, man. You know what I'm saying?
It says, "Hearken diligently unto me,
That's right. Hearken diligently.
and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness."
Woo! And that's what we gotta do. We gotta hearken diligently. All right. We gotta seek Yahweh Shai on a constant basis. All right. Therefore, our soul shall be fat, which that fatness leads to what? Not the fat that's clogged up in our minds to stop us from understanding that fatness, meaning increase of the spirit, man, which leads to the kingdom.
Hey, well,
salvation.
and Jake say your pocket's fat.
Oh.
Jake,
Yeah, that's what they say.
that was the Lord
That's what they
saying.
say.
The Lord
Yep.
saying
Yep.
when you fat, you know.
You're right. You're right.
Yep.
You know, you can tell somebody eating and
Yeah.
balling and they get fat. You
First
know?
thing you say, you eating good.
Eating good, you know.
Right.
So y'all say use that slang right there. Some more of
Yeah,
that.
a little bit more. And it says, "Incline your ear and come unto me."
Incline your ear, all right? The scriptures say what? Be careful how you eat, how you hear, right? All right, so we inclining our ear into the spirit, all right? And we diligently seeking Yahweh Shai. We coming unto Yahweh, to Yahweh, to the Most High through Yahweh Shai. All right, go ahead.
It says, "Hear, and your soul shall live."
See that? Here, through faith, all right? That's how your soul shall live, because we heard Yahweh Shai, which are the words that were spoken unto us, all right? And that leads to life.
God. It says, "And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David."
That's it. That's it. I will make an everlasting covenant with you. And that's the elect. That's the first fruits, man.
Yep.
All right, the ones that first believed in a Mashiach. All right, you got ones that first believed in a Mashiach, which, Lord willing, we be those men. The scripture said what?
It says, it says, "And I will make an everlasting covenant with you, even the sure mercies of David."
See that? Even the sure mercies of David. And we have received the mercies of David. Like the ark went into a long time ago, right? We know the reincarnation. Reincarnation, all right? Peter was David, all right? And Peter what? Denied Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
And Yahweh Shai told Peter that you was going to deny me. When Peter was boastful in his ways, saying, you know, I doubt with you, Lord. This
And
and
the
that.
scriptures say, "He who deny me before men."
Not my father.
So that's the sure mercy. That's the sure mercy right there.
Dang.
That's the sure mercy of David, man.
Yeah.
That's the sure mercy of David, man. So, woo, hey, the scripture, hey, man.
Hey, that's why when you go into,
boy.
I think that's Matthew the 23rd chapter. Matter of fact, go to Matthew the 23rd. Let me see something right quick. If I can find
What is that?
they talk about you omit the weightier things of the law.
Oh
You
man.
cussing out the Pharisees.
Okay, kind.
But I want to get in the blue letter. If we can find in the blue letter, Matthew the 23rd chapter.
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
If we can find in the blue letter. You in the blue letter?
No, I was trying to find this first.
Well, before, while you get it, you omit the weightier things of the law.
Okay, let's see.
While he getting that, get that Proverbs 16. Proverbs 31 and 16.
Yeah, this is Proverbs 31 verse 16. She considered a field.
Matter of fact, jump up out like the 10th verse.
Yeah, because it's Proverbs 31 verse 10. who can find a virtuous woman, for her price is far above rubies.
Right, and we were just going into that. No, you got guys out here selling this knowledge, man. But another thing, you can't tap into this knowledge. You can't offer the Lord money, man, because it was a sorcerer. He was a magi. He tried to buy the truth from Peter. And Peter said, your money perish with you, man. You know what I'm saying?
It tells y'all, X, we have no silver or
Silver
gold.
Yeah, we have no silver and gold.
You know what I mean?
Silver gold I have not, but the word of Yahweh.
Father, come.
So you can't come in. You can come in with a suitcase full of money, man. We're like, okay, you know what? We sit him down. If the Lord give it to him, you know, it ain't gonna be because of your money. Just put it like that. All right, go ahead.
Come, verse 11. The heart of her thus and does safely trust in her, so that he shall have no need of spoil.
Mm-hmm.
She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
Yeah, and that's wisdom. Because you got to understand about the Lord giving us wisdom. You know, brothers talk about you want to be a part of the elect, and the elect, we know the elect gonna be preserved, but you're gonna be preserved because of wisdom. You're gonna have the wisdom, and it's gonna do you good. Like if a dude come up to you and he wanna start a fight, wisdom gonna say, hey, leave that nigga alone. You're gonna be preserved. That's why it says she do him good all his days. You know what I mean? If you have a simple nigga, they'll get into just some argument over a nigga stepping on his shoes.
God.
Now he, you know, getting hauled, sprawled out. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
This Proverbs 4 and 5 said, get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth, forsake her not, for she shall preserve thee.
Woo.
Love her, and she shall keep thee.
And that's, hey, the dudes think they gonna just make it, no, the Lord, you know what I mean? You got wisdom was given to be applied. That's when you read Isaiah 33rd chapter, now the wisdom is the dudes subconsciously bring the Baptist church spirit and the truth. Like they tempt the Most High and think the Most High gonna deliver. Well, if you get killed, well then you want a part of the elect. I mean, I ain't gonna say that because you got some men. But if you get killed on some nigga shit, you know, wisdom was given to preserve you. The Lord gave you the tools to navigate through Babylon.
That's your weapons.
That's your weapons. That's the armor.
That's your armor. Yep.
So we got the wisdom to get through. Niggas, look at us crazy, you know, turn your head. Like Jake be like, oh, you barred down. All right, call it what you want to call it. Yep. I got this temporal, man. I got the wisdom to get through this bullshit. See? Yep. Go ahead.
Yeah, that was
that was it? Yeah, go ahead. Where you at?
Yeah, come. I'm gonna stop back at 12.
Mm-hmm.
She would do him good and not evil.
See? That's how you get through that's how you get through Babylon. You get through the pitfalls of Babylon by using wisdom, man. There were niggas with money. There were niggas with all type of resources, and they got their head blowed off at a wing out. They run out some stupid shit. It's just, the fuck? Go ahead. Yep, that's a good one.
Start at 12. She would do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
See?
She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands.
Yeah, that's the garments. That's the knowledge. Go ahead.
She is like merchant ships and bringeth her food
from afar.
From afar.
Yeah, and that's dealing with we got knowledge. We can go into the past. The scriptures talk about how a wise man is well traveled. Well, that don't mean you physically got to get up and take a trip to Afghanistan or some shit. You go on the internet, you do research. That's traveling, man. You know what I'm saying? So we got our knowledge from afar. The knowledge we got didn't come from Babylon, man. We didn't go to no institution, NC State or no stupid shit to get this knowledge, man. This came from the East. Yeah, go ahead, up.
Gun, verse 15.
Nigga went to, you know what I mean? Now got AT&T, man. Go ahead, up.
She rises also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household.
See? She rising when it's yet night. Ain't we in the nighttime? Yeah. And see that? No, something big on that thing. You made it. Son of Bob.
Princeton.
Yeah. Jay go to some silver shit. North Carolina.
Mobile State.
We got the supreme knowledge of all heavens and earth, man.
God.
Jay, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, kind of. Proverbs, verse 31, back in verse 15, she rises also while it's yet night.
That's talking about now. America, this night. She rises early when it's night. Go ahead.
And giveth meat to her household.
Now, real quick, get Proverbs the 9th chapter. 9th chapter start at the top.
I'm already out.
You already there?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Proverbs 9:1. Wisdom have builded her house.
Mm-hmm.
She have hewn down. She have hewn out her 7 pillars.
Mm-hmm.
She have killed her beasts. She have mingled her wine. She have also furnished her table.
Mm-hmm.
She have sent forth her maidens. She cried upon the highest places of the city.
So it says she sent forth her maidens. Now read what you just read again.
Ooh.
She rises also while it is yet night and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maidens.
See? So that's us. We the maidens. We got this truth and we go out and we push it, man. Yeah, go ahead. What are you in 16? 15? Read that.
Yes, she considered the field and buy it.
See? She considered a field and buy it. So we consider the knowledge. We heard the apostles. You know, some brothers came in through different avenues. You know, like you might have heard, you might have come under the apostle. You might have heard another camp. You know, that a part of the great millstone, of course. And you considered it, then you bought into it. That's why it's an old saying. They might say, "Oh, I buy that. I buy what you're selling me. I buy that. I can buy that." That's what it's going into. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, she considered the field and buy it, and with the fruit of her hands, she planted the vineyard.
Yeah, that's it. And really, when you go, that's going into like these channels, the platform. Because when you eat your fruit, right? It's the vineyard is the platform. So whatever platform, you know, you work and you set up your shit, and people come and eat out your fruit. That's the tree. Because you could be in a damn studio apartment by yourself with boxes, you know what I mean? But when you upload that video, what happened? You just branched out. That's your vineyard. All right, go ahead. Go with you.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 11. Wisdom exalteth her children and layeth hold on them that seek her.
Right, because when you read, I think that Second Ezra, the 2nd chapter, they talk about the pillars make their feet as strong as
Yeah.
Wisdom is our mother. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Okay, verse 12. He that loveth her loveth life, and they that seek to her early shall be filled with joy.
Yeah, and the early is diligent.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory.
Right, hold her fast. And when you go into the scripture, talk about how knowledge is a crown, wisdom is a crown of life. Really, for the brothers that came into the truth, you got the crown. Matter of fact, get that real quick. I think that Revelation 3. Is it Revelation 3?
Yeah, there's Revelation 3. And no, it's not 15.
10.
10, yeah, 10.
No,
hold fast with our head, right?
Yeah,
this Revelation 3 and 11. It said, "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, let no man take thy crown."
That's right, because see, you got the kingdom right now. All right, you got to hold fast. All right, with a firm grip, man. All right, that no man take that crown. Okay, Esau, Edom, number one, 2/3 of our people with all these wayward doctrines, all right? And the crown is what? The kingdom, all right? The glory, the knowledge, the truth, the names Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai, which is that strong tower. And that's something that we got to hold on to. Read it again up.
God, this Revelation chapter 3, it's like Revelation 3 and 11, it says, behold, I come quickly.
I come quickly. That's Yahweh Shai. All right. Go ahead.
Hold that fast which thou hast.
Which is this truth, which is the names, starting with the names.
That no man take thy crown.
That no man take that crown. All right. The enemy. All right. Because Satan, okay, which we all know at the end of the day is all come from Yahweh Yahweh Shai. That's why we got to pray that Yahweh Yahweh Shai keep us in his faith unto the end. Send Satan, all right, to control the vessel to try to take us out of this truth, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which really, it ain't gotta be a earthly vessel, man. It could be a car, it could be your TV, it could be your milkshake, whatever make it, what the milkshake maker. You know, just a body, man. You know, spirit can take on a body, man, to vex you, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, and you know what too? When you read, I think in 1 Samuel, the 15th chapter, where Samuel told Saul, this day the kingdom has been rent from you and given to a neighbor that's better than you. That's talking about the kingdom. That's talking about the kingdom, man. So your kingdom can be took, that no man take your crown. And we know that that crown is what? The knowledge. So we already got the kingdom. Yeah, you got some more on that?
That was it.
Get Proverbs 4 chapter real quick. Link that up. Link up with 4. Start at like 8.
Alright, come. Proverbs 4 and verse 8. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee.
Yeah, exalt her, and she shall promote thee. It's talking about wisdom, right? Go ahead.
She shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her. So like it says, she shall bring thee to honor when thou dost embrace her.
Mm-hmm.
She shall give to thine head an anointment of grace, a crown of glory.
See, a crown of glory. That's why we just read that no man take your crown. So wisdom is the crown. Read.
Shall she deliver to thee?
Yep. See, so that's the knowledge. All right. So what we left off at? Go ahead. Read that.
Ecclesiastes chapter 4 and verse 13. He that holdeth her fast shall inherit glory, and wheresoever she entereth, the Lord will bless. Verse 14, they that serve her shall minister to the Holy One. All right, so they, which is the hopeful elect that serve her, which is wisdom, shall minister, which means shall serve the Holy One, Yahweh Shai. And them that love her, the Lord doeth love. See that? So from the beginning, we the first ones that believed in the Mashiach, the first fruits. All right. So the scripture said, the one that serve her shall minister to the Holy One, and them that love her, which is we love wisdom, the Lord love.
Yeah, and you can get that in Wisdom of Solomon 7:28. Right up with it. You got
Right, that's good. Go ahead.
Yeah, I got something. This Wisdom of Solomon 8 and verse 5. If riches be a possession to be desired in this life, what is richer than wisdom that worketh all things?
Yeah, because wisdom, okay. Let's say it like this, right? Like it's let's say like the NFL. Just give me the knowledge on how to run the NFL. You can have everything else.
Right, you good. That's right.
You can be the superstar. You be out
That's
there.
all right. That's right.
Just give me the knowledge, man.
The knowledge is
And
what knowing.
and I'm gonna be over you.
It's true. That's true.
So the scripture, wisdom worketh all things, man. You know, that's why when you read the parable about there was a poor man that saved the city or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Through wisdom.
Through wisdom, and he went in knowledge.
That's right. He wanted knowledge. The man that was mighty and did all the crazy stuff. You know, we can go to it. We can get it. Like the Pastor Hart said, I can get it. I can get it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, he wanted knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But the guy who ruled the city, you know, he was poor. You see what I'm saying? And he ruled it with wisdom. And he wanted knowledge, man. Because number one, hey, Jake, man, especially in this modern time, man, they don't acknowledge wisdom, man. They acknowledge buffoonery, man. They acknowledge a clown, man. Somebody that can show their natural asshole than somebody who can sit here and build you. You know what I'm saying?
You got maybe 9 or 15. Yeah,
somebody who can just, you know what I'm saying, show how stupid they can be, man. You know what I'm saying? The masses, which means death, man. Yes. They all gonna lead to death. Matter of fact, come, that's right, and that's it. That's it. Get Jeremiah 15 and 17. Go ahead.
Now, kind of this I can bring up this Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 15. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no man
poor wise man. All right, and by his wisdom he delivered it. Wisdom, not by his any other thing. All right, any other thing we call outside of wisdom. All right, go ahead.
Yet no man remembered the same poor man.
Yet no man remembered the same poor man. All right, but he was rich in wisdom. All right, go ahead.
Then said I, wisdom is better than strength.
Woo! Wisdom is better than strength. The scripture said money is a defense. All right, but with wisdom, all right, it leads, if roughly paraphrasing, it leads to the kingdom, man.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless, the poor man wisdom is despised, and the word it's like the poor man wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard.
Damn, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words is not heard. Same story with the apostles, all right, and the elders, on down to younger brothers like myself going out on the highways and byways. We coming with straight wisdom, man. We preaching, we despise, man. The scripture said what? They hate of those who rebuke of in the gates, right? And that's us, man, because we rebuke of with wisdom. The scripture says wisdom cry aloud in the streets, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so that's where wisdom gonna be found. And the masses, which is mainly 2/3 of our people, all right, hate wisdom. They hate anything that make their brain work, man. They hate anything that make them think, man. You know? Go ahead, up.
Okay. Verse 17, the words of wise men are heard quiet more than heard and quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools.
See that? Or the words of a wise man is heard in quiet, which means they don't hear it, man. They pay no mind to it. But
that's whispering in your ear.
Whispering in your ear.
That's the mystery.
That's the big con.
It's secret. Quiet. You know, speaking that.
Yeah.
It is going out to certain men.
Con.
I got a precept for you too.
Con.
This is James 2, starting at 1. My brethren, have not the faith of our Lord Yahweh HaMashiach, the Lord of glory, with respect of persons. For if there come into your assembly a man with a gold ring and goodly apparel, and there come in also a poor man in vile raiment, and ye have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing.
And then that's what our people will do, man. We have more respect to
Nate and them niggas.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, somebody wearing goddamn Power Rangers wristbands. All right, a motherfucker who got big gold girdle on his, you know what I mean? Instead of somebody having sackcloth on, man. All right, for instance, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabal, Apostle Ramla, Apostle Rakar. All right, you respect the GOCC, you respect the IU, whatever they name. You know, Israel United in Christ. Come on, man. Because they dressing like the fucking Power Rangers, man. They dressing the ways of old, you know.
Yeah, and that's that Jake, just that simple. That's all it takes to get Jake.
All it takes. Some little glitter. You know, like I always said, man, don't take no more sunny day.
Yeah, Jake out of it.
Don't take no more sunny day, man. You know, go ahead.
And say unto him, sit down here in a good place. And say to the poor,
and that's Jake speaking to the ones in the gay apparel, man. Hey, come on up to the front, man. Sit in the head seat, man, with that beautiful ass garment you got on. Go ahead.
Yeah. And say to the poor, stand out there.
But stay to the poor, the one in sackcloth, man. Hey, man, don't come close. Just find somewhere to sit. Matter of fact, go over there to the last seat, man. You know, go ahead.
or sit here under my footstool.
Ooh, sit here under my footstool, man. See that?
Mhm.
Go ahead up.
It says, are ye not then partial in yourselves and are become judges of evil thoughts?
See that? And that's being judges of evil thoughts, man. All right, because really you being materialistic, man. You being carnal, man. All right, that's not looking at things with wisdom. That's not looking at things in the spiritual eye, man. All right, because that person that's full of wisdom, he in this society that we live in, you gonna get. Matter of fact, when you was in school, all right, the so-called we call them nerds. All right, the nerds got looked at as lesser beings. But the so-called gangster, the hip guy that making the jokes and everything, he was the or the class clown. He was the cool hip guy.
Yeah,
Man.
you said to get your ass kicked if you was smart.
That's it. That's it. That's it. What they do to the glass, to the glass type shit. You know what I mean? Come on, man. That's Jake for you, though.
Okay.
Yep. It says, hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world rich in faith. And the word rich in faith.
Rich
See?
in
The
faith.
knowledge, yeah. And heirs of the kingdom which he have promised to them that love him.
Read it one more time, huh?
Yeah, it said, hearken, my beloved brethren.
So listen, my beloved brother, my beloved elect. All right, check it out. Take heed. Go ahead.
Have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world rich in faith?
See, didn't the Most High chose the poor of the world, man, the lowly in spirit, all right, rich in faith, though. See, you could be broke in this carnal life, man, but we broke in this carnal life. We're the poor, but we're rich in spirit, man. We're rich in faith, man. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I got a quick precept real quick. Romans 11:33. Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High. How unsearchable are his judgments and his ways are past finding out.
That's right. That's right.
Go back. James 2 and 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world rich in faith?
Chosen. All right. The Most High chose that. You see what I'm saying? That's who the Most High is more dear with. All right, the ones that are rich in faith, man. All right, not the ones who got the carnal riches. Go ahead.
Yep. And heirs of the kingdom.
And heirs of the kingdom. See, that's heaven, man. Heirs of the kingdom. Doing it real quick.
Yeah, because this is Matthew 5 and verse 3.
5.
Oh, sorry, like Matthew 5 and verse 5. Blessed are the meek.
Blessed are the meek. Go ahead.
For they shall inherit the earth.
Go ahead, up.
Yep, it says, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world rich in faith and heirs of the kingdom, which he have promised to them that love him.
Woo, that's a promise to them that love him. The first ones who believe in a Mashiach, man. The first fruits. All right, them the ones that are rich in faith. All right, that the Most High chose from the beginning. All right. Which, Lord willing, we be those men, but really it's evident, man, because nobody else is standing up for the gospel, man. All right, nobody else is in these current conditions that we in, man.
Hey, that's why when you read the scripture, it say endure to the end. Because at some point, the Lord will let you know that we the men.
That's it.
Not, it ain't nothing but an endure game.
Yeah, that's it.
Really, we the men.
That's it.
But now we just got to endure.
That's it.
He ain't say, do this, do that.
No.
He said, endure to the end. So when you get to a certain level, you be like, oh, I'm in there. I was called. Now I just got to endure.
That's it.
But the scary thing about it is the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, even in that. So this is a movie that got to play out. Lord will, we just be a part of them. And, you know? But as for now, you can't act. That's why Yahweh Shai said, don't worry, take no thought of tomorrow. This thing is heavy. Like,
Right.
Really, we read that scripture and we think about like
Yeah.
carnal shit. But that's really spiritual.
Word right on my head.
The Lord said, don't take no thought tomorrow. He's talking about the serious-minded man who thinking about the kingdom. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Because you think like, damn, am I a part of the elect?
That's it.
Y'all saying, like, look, you still in the truth today.
Don't worry about
You
it.
eating today.
That's
You still can digest this word
That's
today.
it. Let the troubles of you digest the things you're going through right now today.
Go ahead, you got the truth today.
That's right, though.
You got your daily bread.
That's it. You worry
You
about
ain't woke up
something.
today saying, hey, let me talk to you, man. I don't know about
I don't know, but yeah. Who you said, Jeremiah, what? Man, what about, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, ain't want none of that. See what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, verse 6. But ye have despised the poor. Do not the rich oppress you and draw you before the judgment seat?
See that? And that's what we're going through right now, man. Who are the rich? The main rich, the kings of the earth, the super rich. All right, the bankers of this world, the Rothschilds, the DuPonts, the Gettys, the Windsors, the Bowers. We can keep calling them, man.
Then can I say something to you? Like, when Yahushua, he's saying, look, through James, that was his brother, he said, look, but ye have despised the poor, do not the rich man oppress you. Now you call us rapists, but it's the rich man that do that. Well, you get on us, and it's Esau who take your ass.
That's it.
And lock your ass down.
That's
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Yep, you got it out. All right, keep reading. Verse 7. Do not they blaspheme that worthy name by which ye are called?
And that's what they do, man. All right, the storm with the super rich, they blaspheme the name of Yahweh, Yahushua. The names that we are called by, the strong tower that we run to. All right, that's what they do, man. The only, Acts 4:12, like we said, the only name capable of saving us up under heaven is Yahushua. That's the name that they want to impute in our minds that that's a lie. Its name is the J word. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Yeah. That was it on that, but I got a quick precept. Just going into the poor, how the Lord is going to deliver us. 1 Samuel, the 2nd chapter and the 8th verse, it says, he raiseth up the poor out of the dust and lifted up the beggar from the dunghill to sit them among princes and to make them inherit the throne of glory.
And that's the hopeful elect, man. In our case, the hopeful elect. All right, he has raised us up out of the dust, man, up out of the confusion. All right, and set us up on high, man. All right, that spiritual high that we own, man, which is knowing the names, number one, and knowing this true doctrine, man.
It says, for the pillars of the earth are the Lord's, and he has set the world upon them. He will keep the feet of his saints.
Yeah, we are the pillars of the earth, man. All right, and he has set the word of Israel upon us, because if you look at it, the only way Israel is going to get saved, right, is through us, man. It's through the hopeful elect, man. You know, Lord willing, we be those men. You want to add something on that?
Oh, no. Oh, I do want to add some. The feet of the saints, that's us in the last.
Yep. Jump back to Ecclesiastes. I'm going to end this. Ecclesiastes 4 and 15. Whosoever giveth ear unto her, which is wisdom, shall judge the nations. All right, and we're giving ear, which is we're being careful how we hear this word, like the scripture say, through faith. And he that attendeth unto her, which is wisdom, shall dwell securely. All right, we haven't been secure in faith, you know. Just say when we get through with the live screen, we go back to our residence. We have Yahushua, he gonna guide us there, man. All right, and knowing we gonna get there, that's faith, man. I mean, seeing something that we haven't even achieved yet, like the kingdom. We have faith, you know what I'm saying, that Yahushua gonna, you know. Verse 16, if a man commit himself unto her, he shall inherit her, and his generations shall hold her in possession. Is the point. For at first she will walk with him by crooked ways and bring fear and dread upon her and torment him with her discipline until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. Then will she, and this is wisdom, and then she will return the straight ways, which though we have received, the straight way, which is straight and narrow, which is Yahushua. Then will she return the straight way unto him. And that him is the hopeful elect in our case, and comfort him. How we comfort? By the scriptures. All right, Romans 15 and 4. Things that were written aforetime was written for our learning through faith and comfort of the scriptures, we might have hope. All right, it says, and torment him, Salakim, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her discipline until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. Then will she return the straight way unto him and comfort him and show him her secrets. See? What's one of her secrets, man? Doing the work of Yahweh Shai, which is the way to salvation. You see, everybody know about the scriptures. Everybody know about a Savior, a high power, etc., the Father, the Son. But do they know the way of salvation, which is doing the work? That's the ultimate secret of the scriptures, man. Everybody gloss over this, and this commandment is likened unto this, and hang on. They don't know what the fuck that mean, man. Nobody. I mean, the biggest scholars in this go ahead up.
I got a precept, hey, Brother Awad, Brother North Carolina.
Hey, shalom, shalom.
Hey, this precept, Proverbs 3, starting at 13 to 15. Happy is the man that findeth wisdom.
See, we are truly happy, man. I mean, happy is not boiling over, all right, with so-called laughter, man. Happy is knowing that we're gonna reap salvation, man. That's true, genuine happiness, man. All right, having wisdom, having Sophia. Go ahead, up.
It says, happy is the man that findeth wisdom, and the man that giveth understanding.
That findeth wisdom, man. All right, and giveth understanding. All right. Well, Proverbs 4:7. All right. Wisdom is the principal thing. With all I get understanding. Go ahead.
For the merchandise of it is better than the merchandise of silver,
Woo!
and the gain thereof than fine gold.
Woo! Hey, on this earth, man, hey, silver and gold may be worth a little something, all right? But finding wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, that leads to a kingdom, man. Man, somebody please bring out
Wisdom Solomon.
A 6 chapter. Yep.
Yeah, the Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 20. It says, therefore the desire of wisdom bringeth to a kingdom.
See that? For the desire, all right, and that's what we desire, man. We desire wisdom. We desire increase of wisdom. Abarazah, all right, which leads us to a kingdom, man. What's that kingdom, man? Our rest, man. Reigning with Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
God, it says, if your delight be then in thrones and scepters.
Woo! And that's our delight, man. That's our delight is in throne and scepters, man, because we want to be the rulers of the planet, man. We want to be the rulers of the galaxy, man. Fuck the planet, you know. Not saying that's low grade. No, I ain't saying that. I'm saying the galaxy, man. We want to be rulers of the eons, man. Rulers of the galaxies, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, "O ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore."
Woo! Honor wisdom, man. Honor wisdom so we can reign forevermore, man. Forever and ever and ever and ever in the names of Yahweh Shai, man. That's our desire, man. That's our earnest expectation, man. That's what our soul yearns for when our flesh don't even know what to ask for, man. You know? We want to get the fuck out of here, man. We want to receive rest, all right? But ultimately, man, we want to reign forever, man. We want to rule forever, all right? Up under Yahweh Shai, all right? Up under King David, all right? And Lord willing, we be a part of that righteous number, man. You know, that's what we want to do, man. All right, and how do you do that? What? By time?
It said, if your delight being then in thrones and scepters, are ye kings of the people, honor wisdom that ye may reign forevermore.
You gotta honor wisdom, man. Honor Sophia, man. You know, wisdom is really just you use knowledge. Okay, knowledge is knowing, and you use knowledge to receive wisdom, which is experience in Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai stepping with us, all right? And then you use that knowledge to use the wisdom, all right? Knowledge is knowing to use the wisdom, and use the knowledge to know when to use the wisdom, all right? Which is breaking the scriptures down, even in our walk day to day, man. Like Yahweh Shai said, we wise as serpents and harmless as doves, all right? That's wisdom, man. All right, but you got to have knowing. That's why the scripture said knowing is the key thing. You got to have knowing, which is knowledge, to know when to use the wisdom, man. You know?
Make a point.
Go ahead.
The Lord, he set up kings. He gave them wisdom, man.
Yes.
That's why it tells you in Jeremiah, the wisdom that's perishing and teeming. That mean they finna go down. They wisdom gone. You know what I mean? Ain't dealing with them no more.
Yeah.
Wisdom is what qualify you as being a ruler.
Yep.
You know, the Lord, when He set up Pharaoh and different, he gave him wisdom. You know, just like Esau, they got wisdom on the left hand side. You know? Yeah, go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, and verse 28. It said, "For the Most High loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom."
Right. Yeah. Go ahead. You got that.
Oh yeah, the Most High love of none that dwelleth with wisdom, man. All right, we ain't talking about that carnal love, right? Okay, wisdom is Sophia, man. All right, which Yahweh Shah, all right, used to create everything, man. You know, the Most High gave the blueprint to Yahweh Shah, and Yahweh Shah used wisdom, man. All right, to create everything that's created right now. So that's really
and Esau wisdom is light is actually darkness. You know, Esau's light is darkness. So they wisdom, they don't qualify to be the rulers, man. Because we was designed to be the next kings of the planet Earth. That's why when we finally get on the throne, we ain't going nowhere. That's perfection. You know, like if I'm working on a project, right, and I got the right tool, I got the right piece in play, what I need to move it for? What I need to move that piece for? If I'm a tactician and if I'm about perfection, once I found the perfect piece, I ain't got to move it. So the rightful owners of the planet Earth gonna be on their throne. And once we sit on the throne, we ain't got to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's the will. We're going to govern the earth by the true wisdom of Yahweh Shah, which is the laws. That's really the wisdom of Yahweh. That's the wisdom of the world. That's why the laws are going to be put in our inward part. Matter of fact, you got a precept?
No.
Get real quick. Romans 8 and matter of fact, start at 18. Point I think at 19.
All right, this Romans 8 and 18. It says, "For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High."
Right. So every creature out there, from the trees, the creepy things, the fowls of the air, they earnestly waiting for the manifestation. They waiting for the day that the elect get crowned. Why is that? Because the earth is going to be in a better case. Why? Because we're going to be governing the world in wisdom. You know, wisdom is going to be with us, man. Esau ain't got wisdom. That's why the scripture talk about, like we said, I just mentioned, Esau's light is as darkness. Is that crazy? I think it's the scripture that's speaking about that. If your eye be seen. You got that?
It says Matthew 6 and 20. I'm gonna start 21. For where your treasure is, there your heart shall be also. The light of the body is the eye.
Yeah.
If therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be filled with light.
Yeah, really. Yeah. That's good. Hey, that's spirit. You know what made me think of that?
Verse 23.
All these words in this book. Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 23. But if thine eye be evil,
that's Esau. Go ahead.
Thy whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light,
and that's all. The righteous Edomite, Job, the righteous Edomite, well, the whole body is wicked, man.
That's right.
The whole body, because the eye, really, when you go into the body, we want to get too deep, but the first thing there's a little embryo like a shrimp. It's nothing but an eye.
That's it.
It's the eye.
That's it.
In the head with the little strip.
Matter of fact, it's like a black-eyed pea.
Yeah, it's an eye. That's the first part. Before you do anything, you got to see it.
It's true.
Before you get abroad, you got to see it.
It's true.
Before you want to play for the, you know what I mean?
You got to see it.
Before you want a quesadilla burger,
you got to see it.
You got to see it.
Yeah.
It's true.
See? Go ahead,
But if thine eye be evil,
Esau came. That was the eye. That was the vision. That was the first sight, you know. And And it all sprung off from that. See? Go ahead. Really the serpent. Go ahead.
Thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
Yep, go ahead.
If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how
See? Their light is actually darkness. That's why when you read the book of Job, where it talk about the light of the wicked shall be put out.
That's right. That's right. How great is that darkness? I'm gonna read it one more time.
Somebody's some damn the righteous Edomite. Fuck out.
Matthew 6:23. But if thine eye be evil, which remember the eye, what is the light of the body?
That's what you see when you go. That okay. Let's say if this body, right? I'm just gonna use and one of our bodies was the body of Esau. Who would be the bankers? The eyes. Because the body can't go nowhere without the eyes. Fuck the feet. Fuck the legs. Because the legs there they can walk, but where they going without the eyes? By the eyes. They got it by the eyes. So the body of Esau, who is the light? That was your light at your eyes. And when you look at your eyes different than anything on your body. You don't really pay attention to that. But your eyes on a whole other level. Like your eyes, they ain't like the rest of the body. Everything else kind of physical, like, you know. Your eyes on some more shit, man. It got a gleam to it. It's different, man. Your eyes see. Your hand don't see. Your hand feels. Your hand carnal. You know what I mean? Your feet. Your eyes got a whole other function. Your eye, that's the bankers, man. Your hand is just some white boy who got a couple of companies. But the eyes is Esau. They making shit pop. Cause the hand do without the eyes tell the guy in his ass.
Without seeing it. You can't pick up now without your eyes seeing it. With your
Period.
hands.
Without your eyes, you done.
Can't walk no way without your eyes seeing the way you gonna walk.
I could be 6'6", 200 something. Without my eyes, I ain't nothing. And that's what Esau. Like Esau ain't shit without the eyes. Like Esau, the reason why they can shoot you and get away because the eyes is the one lead. You know what I'm saying? They writing the laws, but without the eyes, we'll fuck Esau over. You know? But see, that's what y'all was really going into right now. Go ahead.
St. Matthew 6:23, but if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
See? Esau. Go ahead.
If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness.
So that's what we're going into the scripture. Esau light is darkness. See what I'm saying? They light is let faggots run rampant, you know? Go ahead.
How great is that darkness?
In Isaiah 60 chapter, gross darkness.
Darkness you can feel, darkness you can put your hand in and lose your whole hand from your wrist down. You know, you can't even see. All right, it says, just 24, no man can serve two masters, either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God and man.
Yep. That's dealing with Esau or the Most High, you know, because this is world. Goddamn Ham and all them, they irrelevant, man. You know? But yeah, man, y'all, anybody got anything else? Hey, we're gonna end off with that. You know, the Spirit took us all over, but hey, as long as the brother, hey, it's beautiful. The Spirit, hey. Okay, hey, we just do this. Really, we could just name the live stream. We going to it, The Spirit going to it. We try to put a little lesson together, but hey, the Spirit just go, man. And that's proof. The water y'all about call y'all about. You know that's surely y'all about you. He want the thing to come out. Yeah. So I with that want to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Wahab, Rakah, Kodash.
Double honor to the head apostles and elders, the great millstone, and shalom to all you brothers out there that's laboring in this work. Till the next time, shalom.
Shalom. DTA.
Monsters, man.
We almost out of here too.
Right, we almost out of here.
Shalom.
Shalom.